Rob Black here, and we are just a motherfucking bullet away. And we are 8:03 p.m. and we are sitting here. Turn this shit off. We are sitting here in a monsoon. A monsoon. All right. We're in a motherfucking monsoon right now, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what a monsoon is? That's what we're in. We're in a goddamn monsoon. And those of you who don't know, this is Late Night with Rob Black. I am the host. They call me Rob Black. They call me Roberto Negro. They call me Diablo. They call me everything known to man. No bullshit. Bad names, dirty names, filthy names. That's what they call me. But I just like to call myself delicious. And welcome to the last day of the month, and not just any month, but the last day of Black History Month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the last day of Black History Month. So if you're black and you're into history of the black people, get ready for this being the last of the celebration. After tonight, no more. No more. No more celebrations. It's over. No more partying. And no more dancing in the streets. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. It's nothing. That's all. It. Finished. Finito. Okay? It's all. Okay? That's it. It's over. It's it. Finished. Complete and utter end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some celebratory Black History Month right now. I am going to do a celebration of Black History Month, but before we do our celebration, we have to do something that Katie Summers helped me put together before we went on the air. I was at Katie Summers' house. You all know Katie Summers. You've grown to know her. You've grown to love her. And some of you that go and watch her on cam know her intimately. You know her vagina intimately. Okay, you know it. You know it. You know her asshole intimately. You know it. You know it. All right. Now, what she put together for me, and I'm going to grab my phone here. I'm having it charged, but we can't wait because this is something important. It's something huge. So Katie Summers sent me some pictures of the birthday girl. And let me explain to you guys who the birthday girl is. The birthday girl is Carla Lane. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Carla Lane is the birthday girl. And right now, and I'm going to bring this up again because I got to give her props. And as Katie said, you got to talk about your birthday, girl. And I said, but I did today, my love. I talked about the birthday girl. She said, oh, no. Oh, no, baby. You need to talk about her and give her a big shout out, okay? You need to give her a big shout out and give her a big happy birthday. And I said, but honey, I did. She goes, oh, no. She goes, you should tweet. You should hit the world and let them know that you're thinking of Carla. And I said, that is very, very sweet of you. That is very nice of you. And I think I'll do that. And she said, let me send you some pictures that you can post along with your tweet. And I said, God damn it, Katie Summers, you are a motherfucking beauty. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I have is some pictures that I'm going to tweet out right now. So if we can do this online and do it together, and all of you can go to my Instagram and go to my Twitter, and we'll do this together because this is an interactive show. This isn't some type of a joke. Earlier today we posted a picture of Ginger Lynn, and I said, what the fuck happened to her? She's frightening. And if you go to one of her videos that she did the other day, she's literally sitting on a chair with her legs open, and another girl is putting her hand inside of a plastic bag and then sticking it in Ginger Lynn's pussy. It's fucking weird. It's literally bizarre for a 53-year-old woman to be acting this way. It is unbelievably bizarre, but hey, that's Ginger Lynn for you. And so right now I have the picture, and I'm sending this out. Look at you, Carly. Man, I want to, look at these. I want to play with those rolls. All right, now I'm going to Twitter. And now what should we write for the caption? A big birthday, a big happy birthday, a big happy birthday, a big happy birthday tweet or shout out. Is that better? A big happy birthday shout out to Carla Lane. To Carla Lane. Hope. Okay. A big happy birthday shout out to Carla Lane. Hope. Okay, hold on. I gotta capitalize so it looks professional. Hope you get all the ham, you can eat. Hope you can get all the ham you can eat. Hope you get all the ham you can eat. Love and kisses. Love, kisses, and okay. Hope you can get all the ham you can eat. Love and kisses. Love and kisses. P.S. Don't. Okay, hold on. Nah, just loving Kate, right? A big happy birthday shout out to Carla Lane. Hope you get all the ham you can eat. Love and kisses. That's good, right? Is that good? All right. Okay. Now that's gonna be a share. Share. All right, guys. That's out right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at her. Maron. Oh, fuck. God damn. Come on, man. I'm telling you. Only in the porn business is this acceptable. It really is. And I was telling Katie this. And only in the porn, it's like me and Katie were actually sitting there, and Katie was pulling pictures, and Katie actually said this, and this is a girl to girl here. Katie said, you know, she really does have a cute face. It's just such a shame she weighs like 500 pounds. And I said, you know, it is. I said, it is a shame that nobody in this girl's life would pull her aside and say, listen, you fat bastard, lose weight, okay? What the fuck is wrong with you? But here's the problem, and why pornography is really dangerous for women. And I'm going to tell you this. It has nothing to do with HIV, AIDS. It has nothing to do with gonorrhea. It has nothing to do with any of these diseases. You want to know why it's dangerous to women? Why porn is dangerous to women? It is dangerous for cardiovascular problems. It's dangerous because of cholesterol. It's dangerous because of heart disease. It's dangerous because of strokes. That is why porn is dangerous. And let me explain. Any other profession in the entire world would not reward behavior of basically eating yourself to death. No other business profession anywhere would reward somebody to eat themselves to death. Only in the adult entertainment business do people get rewarded to basically die. And that's what we're talking about, because if you're a secretary, if you're a nurse, if you're a waitress, if you're a college professor, if you are any of the things that I have mentioned, and you are morbidly obese, somebody will actually say to you, hey, you really need to go on a diet. I care for you. I don't want you to die. You could have blood clots. You could have a heart attack. You can have a stroke. You can have all of the things that can happen when you are morbidly obese. Okay? But in our profession, the adult entertainment business, being morbidly obese is something that is celebrated. And in turn, a girl literally has no incentive to lose weight. So in turn, the fatter they are, the more money they'll make, because it's celebrated in the adult business. And if you're morbidly obese, that means that you'll get more and more work as being a fat girl under the name BBW. And ultimately, the fatter you are and more unhealthy you are as the months go on, amounts to winning an award. And at the end of the year, the Adult Video News organization hands out a trophy to the winner of the most morbidly obese. No other job in the entire world would fucking celebrate a disease. And it has recently been added to the Center for Disease and Control that being fat, being obese, is now an official disease. So they consider being fat and obese no different than having cancer or sickle cell anemia or hepatitis or any of the other diseases that you can get, whether it's a sexually transmitted disease, whether it's cancer, whether it's any of these things that the CDC considers a disease. Cirrhosis of the liver, and obesity is a disease. And the Adult Video News hands out an award at the end of the year for having the best disease. That's fucking sick and twisted, man. That really is. That's fucking sick and twisted. So in turn, you have all of these young women in this business who have no incentive to get healthy. Why? Because somebody tells them, hey, the fatter you are and more disgusting you are and more unhealthy you are, guess what? You can win an award. So when society is telling people that are obese that it's unhealthy, it's unnatural, and more importantly, they are suffering from a disease, we here in the adult business celebrate people with disease. And we put them alongside other disease specialists like John Stagliano, who's HIV/AIDS positive and goes around and performs with countless unsuspecting women. We celebrate Mr. Marcus and his syphilis. We basically take somebody with a life-threatening disease and we put them on top of the pedestal. And that, my friends, is the true enemy of the women of this business. And that is being morbidly obese. And the fact that this industry celebrates it, embraces it, and welcomes it. Nowhere else would you ever get this type of information and say, you have a disease, you're obese, and we want you to keep that disease going. And matter of fact, we're going to give you an award for being obese. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's certain things you cannot do in life because you're obese. And a doctor will say, we can't do this or you can't do that until you lose weight. Right now, what's happening is you are in a health risk category. But, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate that in the adult entertainment business. And that's a goddamn shame. And that is the true killer of young women in the adult business. And that is the true disease that is affecting a lot more of the talent than HIV/AIDS and syphilis and gonorrhea. So if we can ever reverse and say no more, these women have to be healthy. These women have to get in shape. If not for their selves, but their loved ones who don't want to see them die of massive heart attacks With that being said, we give a big shout out to Carla Lane and all of her friends at her birthday bash tonight at Hometown Buffet. And don't forget, Hometown Buffet is located at 15164 Oxnard Street in Van Nuys. It's just right off the 405 freeway. If you guys are going to make a trip on down to the Carla Lane Buffet birthday party, bring your IDs because it's 18 and over. And if you're a man and you're by yourself, you're going to pay $40 for the buffet. They have prime rib, they have the barbecue chicken, and most importantly, they have ham. So, anybody that is a woman and more importantly obese, you get in for free. And if you happen to bring a man with you, he then will get in free. So go on down and say hello to Carla Lane. Tell her Rob Black gave her a big shout out. And just remember, guys, when you're attending that party, drinking and driving is terribly wrong and dangerous. But eating and driving is equally as dangerous. So please, don't eat and drive. That can result in accidents, head-on collisions, and can be extremely, extremely dangerous, not just for you, but for the hundreds of drivers that you will encounter as you're driving and making it way home. So, again, don't eat and drive. Don't drink and drive. Get a designated driver if you're going to be eating and drinking past the limits that you could handle. So, again, happy birthday to Carla Lane. And a big shout out from the Rob Black Show. Go to my Instagram and Twitter, and you'll see we are sending out the love shots. It's the Rob Black Show, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes our birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Love you all. And as a parting shot, that little son of a bitch, Katie Summers, chimed in with, you know what I just realized? All fat people's favorite food is ham. They know by eating ham, they will keep getting fatter and fatter. They love it. Thank you, Katie Summers. And I think me and Katie know somebody that loves ham, and they are a fat person. And you know that, Katie, to be true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of the birthday wishes. And let's move on and back to Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. And now I want to get ready because I have a good friend of mine. I do. I have a good friend of mine. And it's not Jesse. It's not Jesse. And if you guys don't know who Jesse is a friend. He's a good friend of mine. And now lately something's changing, and I'll be fine. But Jesse's got himself a girl, and I want to make her mine. And I'm watching with those eyes. But right now, we're watching our email. And I got an important letter that I want to share with you all, because it's from one of our great contributors to the Rob Black Show. And he is a great man. He's a great young man. And sometimes I wonder if he's a black man. Now his Facebook and Twitter posts, or at least his Facebook, shows him as a young white man, but he just might be black, because he is nominating somebody for Black History Month to be the supreme leader, to basically be the Louis Farrakhan of Black History Month champions. And I want to share this nomination / crowning of the true Black History Month champion. And I want to share this with you all because it's a lengthy email, and this gentleman put a lot of work into providing me with facts and, more importantly, evidence to support his claim that this gentleman be the champion of all blacks as part of the Black History Month. So without further ado, let me read this to all of you. This is an email we got from our resident contributor / art aficionado, Patrick. Yes, Patrick. And Patrick has sent me the undisputed email of pure and unadulterated awesomeness that entail the life of working in music, in TV, in radio, in movies, in everything that goes with entertainment. And this gentleman represents the African American way of life of achieving nothing but pure success. So, my good friend and resident Rob Black Show contributor Patrick has thrown in and at the end of the day anointed the man Prince as the official Black History Month champion and, quite frankly, all around Black history grand champion of the entire year and possibly of the last 2 or 3 decades. Now you say to yourself, Rob Black, Prince? You mean Prince, the symbol Prince, that Prince, Skinny Prince, Purple Rain Prince, Little Red Corvette Prince? We're in a party like it's 1999 Prince, Morris Day Prince? Yes! That is the Prince we're talking about. Okay? Not the Machiavelli book, but we're talking about the entertainer Prince. So, let me share with you the stats of a true legend. And we're talking about Prince Rogers Nelson. Now, fact 1, he turned down a record contract at 15 years old because they would not let him 100% produce all of his own music. That's a fact, motherfucker. Fact! At number 2 information. At the age of 19 years old, he was the youngest producer on a major label when he signed his contract with Warner Brothers. That's number 2. Okay? Number 3. The first 6 albums, every single musical instrument and track you heard from 1978 to 1984 was produced, arranged, and composed by Prince. Fact number 4. The first black artist in heavy rotation on MTV. Now, don't listen to the lies from the pedophile Michael Jackson and his camp. Prince had 2, count them, 2 music videos on MTV. 1999, December of 1982, and the Little Red Corvette, February of 1983. Long before Michael Jackson had Beat It in March of 1983. Those are facts. You can't deny those facts. All right? You can't deny those facts. Prince, and this is factoid number 5, can play every major music instrument. Okay? That is a motherfucking fact. Do you understand that? Number 6. Only Prince and the Beatles have ever had a #1 song, a #1 movie, all in the same week. Do you understand that? Some of you don't remember, but Purple Rain was a bona fide hit. Okay? That was no bullshit. Purple Rain was a bona fide hit. All right? Let's face that. Okay? Let's face that. Okay? Let's face that. Now, maybe some of you don't remember. Okay? Maybe some of you don't recall what a #1 and an amazing, okay, song we're talking about here. Okay? But it was the hit that was in the movie Purple Rain. Do you understand? Do you understand this? Okay? This is the song. So we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in the purple rain. 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 We want to see you laughing in the purple rain. I don't want to be #1 movie, #1 song, both in the same week. Never been done except for the Beatles. Purple rain, purple rain. Want to see you laughing in the purple rain. You guys remember now? Purple rain. Number one hit song in America. Number one hit movie. Same week. Only other been done by McCartney and Lennon of the Beatles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me continue. Let's see, guys. All right, so now we'll get to factoid number 7. The most ripped off artist of all time. He started the overly sexual promotions, mysterious personality, and shocking controversy. That's Prince. He started it all. That's called an innovator. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's face it. That's called an innovator. All right? There's a wrestler named Tommy Dreamer, and he's the innovator of violence. Well, guess what? A man by the name of Prince Roger Nelson was the innovator of the sex promotion mysterious personality that resulted in shocking personalities. Factoid number 8. Madonna, motherfucking Madonna, is 100% a ripoff of Prince. Her wedding dress, 1984 MTV Music Awards performance, where she is in her panties grinding on the floor, was a direct ripoff of the 1982 Prince music act Vanity and Vanity 6. All of Madonna's career was ripping off things Prince did before she was even signed. Fact! Fact! All right, motherfuckers, you want to hear that again? You Madonna marks? Madonna ripped off Vanity and Vanity 6 to the motherfucking T with her wedding dress performance at the 1984 MTV Music Awards. That is a fact. All right? Facts just come rolling out of my tongue. Okay? I don't make these up. I read them. All right? I read them. Okay? Factoid number 8 or 9, not real sure where we are. Michael Jackson actually bleached his skin, changed his personality to be quiet and mysterious from Prince. Name another person in history that got surgery to look like someone who's your competition. Just look at the original 1987 Bad album cover. Michael Jackson's full Bad promotion was a complete ripoff of Prince. Fact, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Fact! Are you following me? If you look at the original cover, Michael Jackson has this artwork and lace and flowers on his face. The record company made him change it, but he did. Oh, he did. He did. Factoid number 10. Janet Jackson had 2 albums that completely bombed, and she was about to be dropped from her label. She got 2 of Prince's friends, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, from the music group The Time, to give her the Prince Minneapolis sound, which was her 1986 album Control. Rhythm Nation, ladies and gentlemen, Rhythm fucking Nation. Janet Velvet Rope. Since she left the Prince sound, her career has been over. Do you guys remember the time? That was Morris Day and the Time. They had that song and it went, down it, oh-wee-oh-wee-oh, 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 down, 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 oh, time, oh-wee-oh-wee-oh. Do you fucking remember that? I do. I do. Do I have to get the video again to play it? Or do you remember? Again, it went like this. Oh-wee-oh-wee-oh, oh-wee-oh-wee-oh. Morris Day and the Time. And now think about Janet Jackson's sound, Control, Rhythm Nation. Sounds just like Morris Day, baby. Sounds just like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, motherfuckers. All right? Again, we could do this all night. We could do this shit all motherfucking night. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? We could do this all night. Okay? All fucking night. You want to hear it? You want it? Is that what you want? Yo, we go. Oh, we go. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I proved my motherfucking point. Let's continue. The MTV Music promotion blueprint is Prince. The blueprint for promotion, controversy. Anytime you see someone doing something sexual to shock, it's all Prince. He did it all first. From Prince to Miley Ray Cyrus. And someone who's 14 years old now, and in 5 years will use the Prince blueprint to promotion, baby. Okay? And let's talk about pussy. Huh? Let's talk about something that every guy in America loves, and that's pussy. All right? We know what pussy is. We all know what it is. It's that warm thing that a woman has between her legs We know what it is. It's called pussy. And we love that pussy. And we need that pussy on a constant, daily regimen, like it's Flintstone vitamins. And when you talk about pussy, you're talking about Prince. And you're talking about prime pussy. All in the prime of pussy era. Let's run down some of these names. Vanity, prime pussy. Apollonia, prime pussy. Susanna Hoff from the Bangles, remember? Walk like an Egyptian. Da-na-na-na, 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 prime pussy at the time. Kim Basinger, come on. Kim Basinger, when she was young and in her prime, that's pussy that Prince, boom, had. All right? Prime pussy. Carmen Electra, in her prime pussy. And about 50 other sweet snatch that Prince was banging and throwing it aside like it was just some type of used meat. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Factoid number 11. The first major artist celebrity to sell new music online. This is forgotten, but Prince was the first artist to sell anything on the internet. He was made fun. Okay, people made fun of this man for doing this. Now look what the internet is for selling products. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Prince, okay, Prince was made fun of. And look at history now. It rewrites itself, just like it rewrote itself about Rob Black. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, facts are facts. I stick to facts. I don't go with conjecture. I don't go with speculation. I go with facts. Factoid number 12. Even at 50 plus years old, his last 3 albums have been in the top 3 in the Billboard Top 200 list. He sells out 20,000-seat arenas all around the world in less than an hour. And his Super Bowl performance has gone down in the annals of the history of Super Bowl performances that have been, if not one of the best, but the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. And if my words are not going to penetrate your ears, let the music and guitar virtuosity of Prince penetrate your ears, ladies and gentlemen. Let the music of Prince penetrate your ears. Now listen, ever so slightly, to what a pure guitar genius is. And when it comes to Prince and the quality of guitaring virtuosity, I want you to hear this for a minute. And if you would just indulge, here it is. That, ladies and gentlemen, Prince. That's live Prince. Live, joy, and repetition. And that's from Prince, ladies and gentlemen. That, ladies and gentlemen, is live. On honor. All right? That, ladies and gentlemen, that, and let me explain to you again. And I'll say it once, and I'll say it twice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why. Again, I'll say it again, and I'll say it twice. Maybe I'll even say it 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. Two times. I'm going to do it one more time. 2 times. 2 times. 2 times. What we have is the #1 and reigning Black History Month champion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We are let me say it again. We are saying to you that Prince is the official, okay? Prince is the official. And let me just say it again, okay? Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Prince is the official winner. And I say it humbly, in a huge respect and huge mad props to our contributor that goes by the name of Patrick Prince. Should I say it 2 times? 2 times? 2 times? Rogers Nelson is the official, all right, the official winner of Black History Month. He's the official champion of Black History Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Rogers Nelson on this February 28th with exactly 2 minutes to go on the East Coast to celebrate Black History Month, is the month and year champion of the great Black History Black man. And with 3 hours left in the Los Angeles West Coast time frame, Prince Rogers Nelson is the official Black History Month, Black History Year champion. Congratulations, Prince Rogers Nelson. Congratulations to Patrick the art aficionado, maker, political correspondent, you, my friend, are the winner, along with Prince. And you two, I wish, could get together and Prince could play a little music for you and possibly sing the song Purple Rain. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, as I smack my ass as if I was giving me a pat on the buttocks, like I just scored 5 touchdowns in the Super Bowl, and Peyton Manning was saying, good job, instead of going, I suck. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rob Black Show, and we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to jump in to a whole bunch of interesting factoids and the news. And officially, when Rob Black speaks, and I'm going to say it again, when Rob Black speaks, you know what happens? Not just the world listens, because let's face it, the world listens to everything I say, but more importantly, the adult industry listens to everything I say. They do. And we're going to give you an example of that when we come back. And that, as always, is a fact. It is a truth. And I can't be denied. And when I am denied, it really upsets me. It does. It upsets me and it hurts me. Sometimes it makes my fingers hurt. It does. I'm not lying. Sometimes it makes my fingers hurt. It makes them kind of bulbous. And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to leave you with something that is an example of Prince's greatness. And it will be without Rob Black ruining it. And it will be without Rob Black singing over it. It will be without Rob Black talking and ruining the greatness that is Prince. And we'll leave you with what can only be described as one of the greatest, and when I say greatest, hits of all time. Purple Rain. We'll be right back. It's the Rob Black Show, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, as always, making everybody happy. That's what we do here at the Rob Black Show. We make you guys happy. All right? You know what? Happy. That's what we do. We make motherfuckers happy. We do. We do. We're a happy. Hello. Happy. Oh, man. Oh, man. I am happy. Happy. So, oh, man. Oh, man. I'm like, sometimes I wonder about what happiness is. Seriously. And is happy making my listeners smile? Is happiness making my friends smile? What is it? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Okay? Is that what makes my friends happy? I don't know. But I try. I try to make them happy. I do. I really do. I try to make them happy. I try to give them joy. I really do. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes it's just shitty. Oh Christ! Sometimes it's just shitty. But anyways, this is the Rob Black Show. We are everything that is exciting. We are everything that's new. We are everything that makes you happy, and we want to jump right in to some quality entertainment, and let's get on with it, shall we? I hope Patrick's happy that I did his tribute that good. I hope so. I do. I hope so. I hope I lived up to all the expectations that I was hoping that the man by the name of Patrick would be happy, and I hope I made him happy. So again, it's the Rob Black Show. And let's get on with some current events. If I don't say so myself, let's get to it. So, over on the world front, and a lot has been going on with veterans bills. A lot has been going on with the Oscar buzz, and we actually did a little history to all of the people this morning about what is happening with the Oscar buzz and what's going on. And let me explain to you that event is happening. Oh God, that event is happening Sunday, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be extremely competitive with the best actor, the best movie, all of those things. So I'm not going to go into another spiel about what is going to take place, but I will say this. Go and watch the Oscar Sunday and see if my things are correct. And I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to tell you. Here it is. Matthew McConaughey for Best Actor. Okay? I know. But Matthew McConaughey, Best Actor. All right? Jared Leto for Best Supporting Actor. Both those are in Dallas Buyers Club, the AIDS movie. That's what it is. And AIDS movies are always big hits. Whenever there's a movie that involves people with AIDS, it's always a winner. Philadelphia, Tom Hanks equals AIDS equals wins. So, Briars Club, the AIDS movie. You got to go with Leto. You got to go with McConaughey. Let's see if I'm right on that. You're going to go with the woman, and I kept saying Helen Mirren for Blue Jasmine, but it's not Helen Mirren. And I don't know why I kept saying the goddamn woman's name as Helen Mirren. I'm wrong on that, and I don't have a Hollywood reporter that is with me to correct me. I don't have that. Now, I explained to you that come, not next week, but possibly the week after, we're going to be having Katie Summers. And she's going to have a gossip show that will be debuting in the morning or in the afternoon. We haven't set up a time, but she would be able to tell me these things. And what it is will be a gossip show that will give us the news of the Hollywood industry. So the girl in Blue Jasmine, Kate Blanchett, is the odds-on favorite. She's the odds-on favorite for Best Actress. Now, me, myself, personally, I would give it to the Amy girl, the Amy Irving, not Amy Irving. I'm such a dummy. The girl from American Hustle. What's her name now? I would give it to her. Amy. What's her fucking name? You cocksucker. Amy. I'm looking it up right now, you motherfuckers. It's Amy. It's funny, Amy Adams. I always never associated her with as a serious actress because I just remember her from Talladega Nights. But anyways, Amy Adams. I myself would give it to Amy Adams because I think American Hustle was overall a better movie. But they're going to give it to Kate. Okay, Kate's going to win it. There's my pick. The young black girl from 12 Years a Slave is going to win Best Supporting Actress. And Jared Leto, I already said, is going to win the supporting there. Director is going to go to... everybody's leaning with the Gravity director, but fuck that. It's a space movie. Fuck space movies. It's a great visual movie, but it's no more great than any other fucking space movie. But I'm going to say 12 Years a Slave. 12 Years a Slave is going as Best Director. And Best Picture, 12 Years a Slave. There you go. that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Rob Black Show picks for Oscar night. Watch it and see what will happen. Now, that's not what I would go with, but that's my motherfucking prediction. All right? And my motherfucking prediction is normally dead on balls right across your nose, as if you're fucking teabagging your fucking girlfriend, or if you're in Arizona, your boyfriend. So there's my Oscar roundup. We don't need to get too deep into it because we discussed it this morning. So as we move on, again, another big issue that's happening, and we haven't talked much about it because it's still it's still a developing story, and to completely go into a huge diatribe about it until we can completely know what's going on is a little premature. So we could touch on it a little, which is the ongoing strife, as we could say. And again, we talked about it a little before, but the magnitude of now what's happening over in Russia, and with the the civil unrest that has just happened. And we all know, or at least some of us know, and if some of you don't know, I'll try to fill you in just a little. Basically, there is a goddamn country, or a province. I mean, seriously, that's basically, again, I always thought these motherfuckers were part of Russia, but anyways, Viktor Yanukovych, if that's how you say it, urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to take a broader line with Ukraine's new rulers who had ousted him. Basically, Ukraine. And here's the story. Ukraine had been falling basically behind on their bills. And Ukraine is what is we refer to as a democratic country. Now, again, a lot of these places overseas, to call them a democratic countries, let's do it this way. If you went there and said, hey, we're in a democratic country, you'd think you were in fucking Cambodia, for Christ's sakes. These countries are not democratic as what we would think. Just because, and I'll say it here and I'll say it again, and I've said this about Russia, just because they put a couple names on a ballot and let their people go and quote-unquote vote, it doesn't mean they are a democratic country, okay? But nonetheless, Ukraine basically was behind on their bills. And so their president was looking for Russia to basically bail them out. They were looking to Russia to help them. And what happened was a warring fraction inside Ukraine ousted this president because they didn't want to be helped by Russia, because ultimately Russia was going to take them over. Regardless of what anybody thinks or says, ultimately Ukraine was going to fall under Russia. Okay? And that's really the problem. So these new party ousted the president, went to go kill him, and this Viktor Yankovo ran to the Put. So he's in Russia now, and he's actually in southern Russia where he's taken refuge. And he left around February 21st. And he's basically asking Russia to step in, put this Viktor Yanukovych back in power, and help him kill all the fucking people that are creating this uprising. And that's basically where we are. Now, Ukraine wanted to look to the European nations, the EU, to help and bail them out of a financial mess. And this president was looking to Russia. But just like the mob, if you go to Russia for help, they fucking own you. Just like if you go to the mob to help you get out of a jam, you go to the fucking mob. And if your business is in financial trouble and you got to go to your friend Luigi for a loan, guess what? That gangster owns that restaurant. You remember Goodfellas? You remember the club, the Copa, and the owner had to go to the boss because he was afraid that Tommy, the Joe Pesci character, was gonna fucking kill him because he had already bashed the fucking bottle over his head and he didn't want to go on the fucking lamb. And he asked him to be his partner. And Ray Liotta delivers that great line where he talks about the booze going in the front door and going out the back door, paying at a half rate. But at the end of the month, you better fucking pay the boss. And it doesn't matter if you don't have the money. You better fuck you, pay me. Remember that in Goodfellas? Well, basically, Russia is the boss. And if Ukraine went to Russia and said, hey, man, we owe like $100 million in back taxes to all these jerk-offs. We need that money. Vladimir Putin would have said, no problem. But now you are part of Russia. Fuck you! You owe me. Well, a bunch of people inside the government that didn't want that are the ones that are basically throwing Viktor Yanukovych out and saying, we're going to kill you and your fucking family. So right now, you have some serious tensions going on in the Ukraine because their new president is trying to simmer everybody down. And Russia has sent some soldiers, okay, to the Ukraine border, and you have a lot of pro-Russia armed groups that are at airports and other strategic points, and it's looking like Russia is going to move in and try to basically put this president back in power and tell everybody to fuck off. Seriously, that's where we're at right now. And it's very, very tense because ultimately the question is, what are we going to do? Are we really going to get involved with a political skirmish with Russia over this little piece of shit country? And today, Obama has already posted a very strong warning and told Russia that there's costs for any military intervention in Ukraine. So our president has already basically laid some black smack on Putin and said, yo, you fucking get involved with some military shit, there's going to be hell to pay, my brother. And let me read you exactly. Obama bluntly warned Russia on Friday that it will face international condemnation as well as unspecified costs for any military intervention in neighboring Ukraine. A senior U.S. official said Washington could boycott a major international summit to be hosted by Russia in June and reject Moscow's efforts to promote trade with the United States. We are now deeply concerned by reports of military movements taken by Russian Federation inside Ukraine, Obama said, in a hastily arranged public statement from the White House briefing room. Just days after word come to Russia for the Olympic Games, it would invite the condemnation of nations around the world. And indeed, the United States will stand with the international community in affirming that there will be costs for any military intervention in Ukraine, the president warned. Okay? His remarks came after top Ukrainian officials charged that Russian troops had taken over two main airports in the strategic Crimean Peninsula. And I explained to you guys that earlier in my own language. Basically, you got some Russian motherfuckers that are taking over some ports, taking over some airports, some fucking boat shit. The president did not confirm Moscow's apparent role in the deployments, but he declared that any violation of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity would be deeply destabilizing and amount to a profound interference in its neighbors' affairs, as well as a violation of international laws. Throughout this crisis, we've been very clear about one fundamental principle. The Ukrainian people deserve the opportunity to determine their own future, Obama said. Right now, the situation remains very fluid, Obama said. Vice President Biden just spoke with the Prime Minister of Ukraine to assure him that in this difficult moment, the United States supports its government's efforts and stands for the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and democratic future of Ukraine. We will continue to coordinate closely with our European allies. We will continue to communicate directly with the Russian government. We will continue to keep all of you in the press, corps, and the American people informed as develops, he said. Obama's remarks were the latest sign that the crisis over Ukraine, where protesters in parliament pushed pro-Moscow President Viktor Yanukovych from power, will not end quietly or anytime soon. Top U.S. officials have reached out to their Russian counterparts in recent days, including Obama calling Russian President Vladimir Putin. Hours before Obama's surprise statement, Secretary of State John Kerry said he had discussed the situation with foreign Russian Minister Sergei Lavrov. I asked specifically that Russia work with the United States and with our friends and allies in order to support Ukraine to rebuild unity, security, and a healthy economy. Kerry said that Lavrov reaffirmed President Putin's statement that Russia will respect the territorial integrity of Ukraine, Kerry said. It was unclear what sort of action Obama might take or what limited approach he would deter the Russians. The United States is consulting with the European allies on next steps. The senior administration told the press the option, boycott the Group of Eight summit, due to be held in June in the Black Sea resort of Sochi. Another option, reject Russian efforts to promote trade with the United States. Putin sent a team of officials to Washington this week for just that purpose. And Russia will face other possible costs, such as worsening of its already shaky international reputation and a drop in the value of its currency, the ruble, making imports more expensive and reducing relative value of its exports. As you see, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to fucking go to war with every goddamn country that pisses us off, okay? It's pretty, it's pretty easy to also basically bust out some sanctions. And when you start devaluing people's money and putting barriers on trade and exports, you start to put a little pressure on motherfuckers. Why do you think Israel start to shit themselves when people start throwing around the word boycott? They remember what happened in South Africa. They remember that after 27 years of keeping a black man hostage, that some boycotting actually got this motherfucker released, and restored South Africa and the African nation back to the black people. So why do you think Israel's starting to shit themselves? When they hear boycotting, and especially coming from the United States, you don't want to wind up in a situation where you're ostracized from the entire community and the other countries look at you like you're a fucking plague because your money becomes worth wampum. You know what wampum is? Indian currency back fucking 200 years ago. All right? Wampum. You're out there, you're trading with furs and pelts. You got people in 2014 going, oh, you want to buy this color television? And you got somebody giving you a fur. And you're like, what the fuck is this? They go, well, that's what I got to, it's our money, fur. And you're like, nah, sorry. And then they pull out a bag of rice. And they're like, what about rice? And, nah, sorry, Ishmael. Take your fucking curry and rice and get the fuck out of here. So we'll see how this shakes out in Russia and with the Ukraine. Me, I never even knew there was a Ukraine. Seriously, I mean, I've heard of Ukraine, but that was all part of Russia. All those fucking territory. Well, hey, I'm not the only one. Jesus Christ, Ukraine is so closely situated with Russia that Russia's looking to take it over. It's kind of like New Jersey and New York, you know? The mob's like, yeah, fuck. If we wanted, we could take over New Jersey, but that would require us to actually go to New Jersey, where the entire state smells like shit. So fuck it, we'll just let a bunch of flunky gangsters run Jersey. Same fucking thing. You always thought New Jersey was part of New York, for Christ's sakes. You're like the New Jersey Jets, the New York Jets, but they play in New Jersey. What the fuck? So we'll see what happens with these we'll see what happens with these wonderful motherfuckers in the Ukraine. Like I said, fuck it. Fucking sounds like a bunch of Russians to me. It does. It really does. Fucking Ukraine. Fuck out of here, Ukraine. Anyways, I want to hit you on this. I want to hit you on something that I was right about. Again, I am the E.F. Hutton of the mainstream world. I'm the E.F. Hutton of the porn world. Let me read you this headline. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Booyah! Yeah, Tom Byron. Oh, I think Tom Byron's got a headline story ready. That cocksucker and his old meat. So that's good. If you guys go to Adult FYI right now, Tom Byron's got the new headline up. If you're watching the show on Adult FYI, refresh your browser, and you'll see a new top story. That's what we do here. We're updating every day. But let me jump on this story before we jump into the porn world. Here's a headline on Yahoo TV. Are you ready? I am ready, Rob Black. Late Night with Seth Meyers falls below Jimmy Fallon in 2009 for the first time. And Jimmy Kimmel tightens the race with Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. So, just like I told every single one of you, that you don't get rid of somebody that is winning in the ratings. You don't get off the ship. You don't get up off the ship when the ship is steering just fine. You wait until the ship takes on water, and you wait until you either have to sink or swim. You don't get off on a perfectly good boat. And exactly what I said. Seth Meyers is completely shitty. There's nothing exciting. There's nothing original. And basically, he's just a guy at night asking fucking celebrities questions. And last night, when he had the most disgusting girl I'd ever seen, again, an actress that has no business being an actress, and the only reason she was successful because it's a fluke. And when fluky actors and actresses make it in Hollywood, it only lasts for as long as that fad or trend will, because they will never be in anything else. Last night you had this beast, Lena Dunham, from the show Girls, that's on HBO. And first off, she is just hideously disgusting. I mean, goddamn. I get it. The whole premise is she's supposed to just be this fat, ugly girl, and being in New York City and being around a bunch of really hip, young, attractive friends, and she's supposed to be like the outcast girl that gets naked all the time, and all the other frumpy girls in America go, see, that could be me, yay! Yeah, we get it, okay. Well, guess what? She is just going for a fucking world record of being unbelievably fat. I mean, she's like just getting beyond the character and just saying, let me just look even more hideous. And she walked out on the Seth Meyers show, and she looked enormous. I mean, fucking enormous. I mean, her clothes were horrible. I mean, it's just horrible. And of course, once this show runs its course, which it already has, people aren't buzzing about it anymore. People aren't talking about it anymore. It's already kind of like skinny jeans. It's like, yeah, okay, skinny jeans, you fag. It'd be like, okay, good, cool. And what's going to happen is, once this runs its course, she'll go back to being just a slob, a dumpy, unfunny, douchey slob. And she'll go, why am I getting any work? And people go, because you are not attractive, you're not appealing, you're not funny, you're nothing that would exemplify success in Hollywood. That's why. Go and gain more weight. Maybe you could be on the Fat Twins show with the girl from Heat with Sandra Bullock, that beast. So anyways, Seth Meyers, on his fourth night of the former SNL anchors, the former SNL host, the show drew a 1.7, which is a 6 in metered market ratings, down from the first time from when Jimmy Fallon pulled in during his comparable late-night premiere week in 2009. Fallon was 17% better on March 5th, 2009, drawing a 2.0, which is a 7 in metered market results, with a 0.8 rating in adults 18 to 49 and a 2.128 million viewers. Fallon's fourth night hosting late night actually saw a rise from the 1.8 metered market result of his third night, as well as a 0.7 rating in the key market and audience of 1.897 million. Myers had been ahead of Fallon results all week in terms of metered market ratings. And former SNLers have been reasonably close among 18 to 49 results, with the two late night basically on par with the respective second nights. Anthony Mackie plays the Falcon in Disney Marvel's upcoming Captain America sequel, and John Mayer with the other guests on Thursday night late show. So basically, what you have is Seth Meyers having a second week or a third night debut. Basically, the motherfucker's doing less than Jimmy Fallon did at the exact same time and the exact same scenario. Basically, in the position of taking over a new show and yada, yada, yada. So once again, after a couple nights, people watched it and said, this guy sucks. He's funny on Saturday Night Live, reading from a teleprompter, doing fake news for 8 minutes with some other fat girl. Other than that, he's a bomb. He's horrible. Okay? Now, on to Jimmy Fallon. In Fallon, late night or Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, in the 4th show of its 2nd week, pulled a 3.5, a 9 in metered market results. That's a drop of 16% from the 4.2 11 metered matrix result from the night before. Last night also saw Fallon's 11:30 rival closing in after a week and a half of being far behind. Late Night with David Letterman got a 2.4 with a 6, while Jimmy Kimmel Live had a 3 with a 6. Okay? ABC Late Night Show hit season high in metered market ratings with a 43% surge upwards from its February 26th result. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you understand what that means? Okay, let me explain it to you. After about a week and a half of people watching Jimmy Fallon, and after the first week of him having an Olympic lead-in, here we are, and everything's starting to settle in, and people are saying Jimmy Fallon is no Jay Leno. Jimmy Fallon isn't that funny. Jimmy Fallon is the guy at 12:30, and it's really not that different than what he was at 12:30. And there's a reason that you get put at 12:30 and not 11:30, because at 11:30 you have to be consistently entertaining, you have to be original, you have to be creative, and you have to be likable, and you have to have everybody from the young to the very old enjoy you. And guess what? They're not enjoying Jimmy Fallon. And this is his 2nd week. Now, I told you guys what? A month or 2? Well, already in the 2nd week, the guy's ratings are going south. All right? You have Jimmy Kimmel already catching up to him. So basically what that means is people are watching Fallon. They're like, ugh, he ain't that good. And now they're starting to click around and find an alternative. They didn't do that with Leno. With Leno, they knew you had Letterman and then you had Kimmel. I know it's on those 2 shows. I'm going to stick with Jay. Now you have Fallon and people are going, he ain't that good. I'd rather watch fucking Kimmel or Letterman. That's what people are doing now. That's what people are doing now. So people are giving Fallon a shot. They're watching Fallon, and they're going, he ain't that good. He ain't that good. So, guess what? The hammer is starting to fall pretty good. The hammer is starting to fall really quick. And trust me, I would say Jimmy Kimmel is probably going to wind up, I would say, beating Fallon. And I think this is how you're going to see eventually the ratings shake out. I think you're going to have Jimmy Kimmel as the #1 talk show, and then you're going to have Letterman, and then you're going to have Fallon. I think Fallon will eventually drop to 3rd. And Kimmel, believe it or not, is going to jump right into that #1 spot. The guy's already at a 3, motherfuckers. He's at a 3, and Fallon's at a 3.5. Do you get that? that give them another 2 weeks, and you'll see Kimmel at a 3.5, and you'll see Fallon at a fucking 3. Mark my words. I've been right so far. I've been right so far. You could go back and read and listen to the bits before about this late night wars. And E.F. Hutton was right then. I was right then. So I wanted to get to that and throw that out there to you guys. So once again, this is the Rob Black Show. And we are constantly proving everybody wrong, and we're constantly proving ourselves to be the most right radio, TV show, and whatever the fuck else we are on TV today. So let's continue to move on. I'm telling you, I can't wait until we get I can't wait until we get our news segment hitting. I'm serious, and it's going to be exciting. And when I break down to you guys and tell you how it's going to map out, you're going to really enjoy it. You're going to love the inside stories from young Katie Summers and what she has to bring to this program as far as mainstream news. So let's jump into some porn crap. We're already at 9:51, and it's about time to hit the porn world and see exactly what we got kicking. Now, ladies and gentlemen, go to Adult FYI. You know where Adult FYI is, right? If those of you are watching us on the RobBlackShow.com, the RobBlackShow.com, go on over to Adult FYI right now. Go on over to Adult FYI, and you're going to see a whole bunch of updates, because that's what we do on this show. We don't post a story and put up video blogs only to have them up there as repeats for 2 to 3 days, like AVN does, like Mike South does, like XBiz does. It's not what we're about. We're constantly giving you updated content. We're constantly striving to give you the best that we can and that you deserve. And again, when you go to Adult FYI, you could see all of the new updates. And there is a new sexually explicit trailer up there, a tease trailer that shows girls with their large, beautiful breasts. And it's exciting, and it's stimulating, and you can go there and watch it and jerk off if you want. I don't mind. It's all right. If you're a girl, you can grab out a cucumber or a dildo, carrot, and stick it in your cunt and fuck the fuck out of it. It's all right to me. And go there right now, and you'll see a large-breasted woman sucking on her finger with her 2 giant titties hanging out. Then we have a story, a video blog called America's More Liberal Today Than Ever Before. It's about a 15-minute story. It's great. We also have why do we only have 28 days in, and then it shows the February calendar, and you have to be smart and go in, get it February. Can you say Black History Month? And it's a 14-minute story that has the calendar of February 2013. And then we have 3 black individuals that are slaves. 3 black individuals with chains around their neck who are definitely slaves. Then, of course, we have the episode from the Rob Black Show today from 12 to 3 is up. You can watch that, enjoy it. And the top story being, and I'll read it to you, a happy hometown buffet birthday to Carla Lane. And it shows a picture of her being as fat as all hell, looking like, oh, Poppy is going to serve you some Twinkies or something. And then, of course, it says, more Mike South and gonorrhea bullshit. Basically, it's an amazing story that talks about all of the happenings in the adult business, including the brand new Wicked movie they're releasing, which is very new considering T.J. Cummings is in it, and T.J. Cummings is full of AIDS. It talks about Aurora Snow speaking at Harvard because of her loser boyfriend Richard Abowitz, who got her the job. And then, of course, Carla Lane's awesome birthday party. And then a whole story about Mike South and his complete bullshit about gonorrhea and whatever the fuck is going on. So go to Adult FYI. You're going to love the updates. You're going to be completely into thank you, Rich. I got one of my viewers that said, Rob, fuck the porn talk. Porn is better than Hillary Clinton's twat, my friend, and you should start smoking again. I enjoyed the more manic Rob. I can relate to that. Rich. P.S. Love the show. Something to get high and watch. You so need a producer, though. Rein the show and give it a format. Well, Rich, you know what I need, motherfucker? I need a network. That's what I need, okay? For Christ's sake, you need a producer. I need a fucking network. I need to not have to broadcast from 3 different cameras. That's what I need. Fucking Rich. Anyways, let me finish with Porn is Dead, Rich, for Christ's sakes. God, you guys are killing me. I'm not done. Anyways. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words about the show. I do appreciate that. Adult FYI, go to it, enjoy it, the hometown buffet, and all the good stuff that goes with it. So let's hit XBiz and see what the fuck is going on there. Like I said, we're almost done. It's 9:57, and we don't got that much time left. So we're just going to do a little rundown just in case something broke. You know, just in case someone's got AIDS. Just in case somebody's like, ah, this person's got AIDS. Fuck. They got AIDS. And then, of course, we want to talk about AIDS. But, you know, if it's anything like it has been this afternoon or the last couple days, there's really nothing to talk about. Because you know, AIDS. That's what we want. We want AIDS. God damn it. We want AIDS. All right, so we go to XBiz, and what do we see in XBiz? Absolutely nothing, except for when Rob Black speaks, the porn industry listens. Even that retard Stephen Hirsch. So XBiz has the report that Vivid threatens Farrah Abraham with a legal recourse. Gee, really? Remember I said that last week, you guys, that if Steve Hirsch and his band of retards over at Vivid had any brains, if they fucking were serious about any of this shit, that they would just send a cease and desist letter to Farrah Abraham, who's running around, I guess, telling people that she was raped and drugged. And I told you guys the story that Steve Hirsch actually sent Howard Levine, the biggest know-nothing loser salesman in the adult business, a cease and desist letter when he worked for us over at Explicit Multimedia. And Stephen Hirsch sent that loser Howard Levine a cease and desist letter that stated if he talked to Michelle Braun anymore and talked disparaging about Stephen, that he would sue Howard Levine, and he would sue Howard Levine's wife and sue Howard Levine's fucking kids and so forth and so on. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen? I sure the fuck do, because I remember a lot of this stuff. Well, guess what? Levine got hit with the letter, and he shut his little fucking mouth up. And I told everybody that if Stephen Hirsch was serious, he wouldn't be throwing around, why don't you take a lie detector test? He would just send this twat a cease and desist letter and say, hey, you're telling all these people that you were drugged and raped, basically by Vivid Entertainment and people associated with Vivid. If you don't shut up, we're going to sue you. So guess what happened? Here we are a week later, and the Neanderthals at Vivid Entertainment, what are they doing? They are sending a cease and desist letter to Farrah Abraham. So again, Vivid Entertainment, they haven't made a movie, they haven't made a fucking production in a year, motherfuckers. They haven't made a new production in like a year. And what they're doing is sinking desperately with a failed paid format to Sirius XM, and they're failing miserably with their pay satellite channel. And now they're trying to grasp for any publicity they could possibly muster and send cease and desist letters to Farrah Abraham after Rob Black told them to do so. So a week later, Steve, allegedly Junkie Hirsch, is sending cease and desist letters. Well, God bless you, Stevie. At least you're listening to me, okay, fuckhead? You're not listening to everything I say, but at least you're listening to me on this. Allegedly, I guess the pills that you're taking, allegedly, aren't clouding your fucking mind, all right? Fucking jerk off. So that's the news on Vivid on XBiz. And then if you go on over to AVN, wow, lo and behold, what do you see? A story, okay, a story, go figure. A story that has, unbelievable. Lo and behold, what you have is a story that is the same story that's on XBiz, and that story is Vivid sending out a cease and desist letter to Farrah Abraham and telling her not to say things that she's been doped and drugged and raped and the whole thing. But what's interesting and fascinating is they sent a cease and desist letter, which of course is all a publicity scam. It's all a sham, and it's being posted on a website called fishwrapper.com. Go figure. And what fishwrapper.com is a celebrity gossip site that somehow has a connection with Paul Fishbein. Yes, with Paul Fishbein. And if you take a look at this site, it has Vivid, it has Paul Fishbein, it has basically the inner workings of a con job, of a work, of fake bullshit written all over it. And XBiz doesn't get this awesome cease and desist letter, and AVN doesn't get this cease and desist letter. Oh no. TMZ, Steve Hirsch's butt buddy in his building, doesn't get the cease and desist letter. No, no, no. fish wrapper gets the cease and desist letter. Yes, fish wrapper gets the cease and assist letter, which to me looks like another business venture that Paul Fishbein is involved with. And anything that Paul Fishbein is involved with amounts to failure. Seriously, failure. And it has Paul Fishbein and failure written all over it. So if you take a look at this publicity scam that Paul Fishbein and Steve Hirsch are trying to perpetrate, it's comical. And unfortunately for them, I informed them about their bullshit and the fact that if all of this was real and all of this wasn't a work, then they should just go and send out a cease and desist letter. And they never do that. Instead, they wait and do it a week or so later. Okay? And in turn, it's all documented and put on, oh man, and that they put on this fish site, Rapper.com, to try to get it some traffic and try to get Paul Fishbein to make some advertising money because he's fucking broke. And his X-Biz or X, whatever the fuck that disaster was. Could somebody tell me how Paul Fishbein's X360 business is going? That fucking disaster of garbage. Remember that X360? He's running around the valley doing all these special interviews and special stories, and they're being run on pay-per-view. And then he had an award show. Yeah. Fucking failed miserably. A big, giant fart. Just like Paul Fishbein is a big, giant, wet fart. And that's what it was. And now he's jumping into another venture, which is a celebrity gossip site. And with the help of his scumbag, alleged, killed out best friend, Steve Hirsch, they'll now send Farrah Abraham a cease and desist letter and tell her to stop saying these things. And they'll post it on fishrapper.com and hopefully get some traffic. Well, Steve Hirsch, you're a douche. Paul Fishbein, you're a bigger, slimy douche. And together you can fucking blow each other, get your dicks juiced up real good, and then shove them in each other's assholes. Because you two are the biggest faggots going today. So there's your two big story updates on Adult FYI, on avn.com and XBiz. And now let's finish off the night with everybody's favorite loser. And who is that? That is Mike South. Yeah, baby. Let's see what's going on from the trailer park. Oh, shit. It's the same story as today. Okay? It's the same story as today. Hello there. My name is Mike South. And I'm gonna talk about the same shit as that I always talk about. The same shit. And let's see. Let's go and have his fake is fake posters. Let's have them post the same shit. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Listen to me. I'm going to repeat it again. Hey, faggots on Mike South's message board. The three of you who are supposed to be industry insiders, you hide behind fake names. You're gutless bitches. You're faggot punks. Don't you get it? Do you get that yet? You're fucking gutless pussies. You're bitches. You're punks. You have no balls. You have nothing. You hide behind fake names. Don't you understand? Listen to me. Don't you get it? You hide behind fake names. You're losers. You claim to be part of the industry, and you guys actually say, I've been in the industry for 15 years. So why do you hide behind a fake name? Come on, faggots. Why do you hide behind a fake name? That's all I want to know. Why do you hide behind a fake name? Come on. Come on. I'm here every day. I put my balls, my heart, my mouth. I put everything on the line. You know where I am. You know where I live. What's up, faggots? But you hide from fake names. You guys post on fake stories. And when I had my hands in handcuffs and I was forbidden and I couldn't say anything, you people ran your mouths. But now, where's your facts? Where's your information? You all hide. You're faggots. Don't you get it? You're pussies. You hide behind fake names. It's just amazing. You hide behind fake names, and Mike South posts as the same. But he sits there and makes up names to post under. What kind of a faggot pussy is that? And all of you pussies, you little message board faggots, you sit there and actually post as fake names. How much of a fucking pussy faggot can you be, man? How much of a pussy faggot can you be? When you go to his site, he literally has 5 people that post, and it's the same 5 people that are constantly posting. So 1 or 2 of them are him, just posing as different names, and the other 3 people are a bunch of failed either directors, producers, or actors or actresses in the business who hide behind a fake name. Don't you? And you watch my show. You know you watch my show because I've insulted you by your guys' little fucking stage names, and you commented. So you watch you're faggots. Why don't you comment on the fact that you hide behind fake names? If you're supposed to be so relevant in the adult business and so respected, why do you hide behind fake names? Why? If you people that post on Mike South, the 3 of you that are actually real, if you are such distinguished members of the adult business and you've been in the business for so long, why do you post behind fake names? Why? Will you just answer me that? Why? Why are you afraid to show your identity? Why? If you're so respected and people listen to you and think you are so important, why do you hide behind fake names? You'll never answer that, will you? Because you're a bunch of chicken shit, punk-ass faggots. That's what you are. That's all you guys will ever be. Because you sit there and hide behind a keyboard and post on a fucking hillbilly fucking website that does nothing except make up stories about diseases that don't exist. Faggots, punk bitches. And I know you guys are watching me. You're fucking faggots. You're faggots. That's what you are. You're a bunch of quitters. You're a bunch of unsuccessful losers. Okay? So, while you post on message boards under fake names about me, I sit here every day and do 6 hours, okay, about world events, and I spend exactly 25 to 30 minutes a day talking about you punk-ass bitch faggots. That's what I do. And you all sit behind a keyboard under fake names and talk about me and proclaim that you're industry insiders. But you're not, because you're a bunch of fake-ass bitches who hide from the real world. You're fake. You're phony. It's all you will ever be. You guys never amounted to shit. Fake-ass, punk-ass bitches. Sorry. Sorry, buddies. Sorry. And I'm going to play my kazoo. You're a faggot, bitches. You hide from fucking name. You like that kazoo? You bunch of faggots? Huh? Bunch of fucking faggots. Bunch of punk-ass faggots. You like that? Exactly. You will always be punk-ass faggots. You chicken shit little turds. I'm going to play my kazoo and kazoo it and kazoo it. And what are you going to do? You're going to post as fake people. You're a bunch of fucking faggots. There you go. There's the porn news. And we'll see if faggot's going to write anything. Don't forget, I sent this faggot Mike South pictures of my shit. I guess you don't want to post them up. You don't like my shit. Hey, faggots, message board bitches. I'm looking at you guys. Come on. You bunch of pansy faggots. Bunch of fucking pansy-ass faggots. You bitches got nowhere to run except behind your little fucking keyboards. You little bitches. You're worthless cunts. And here's the best part. People that listen to you all and read you all listen to me. So when I talk like this, they know exactly who I'm talking about. They know these little piss-ass faggots on the message board of Mike South, the whole 3 or 4 of them. You faggots. And everybody looks at you as worthless, scared little bitches. You are that. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Faggots. It's the Rob Black Show. And of course, let's not forget. We'll see. And I'm sure, because remember, as Mike South says, oh, the weekends are slow. Or we'll see if he's going to write anything. Chances are his little bullshit gonorrhea story will stay up until Monday or Tuesday because he's got nothing to write about. Maybe, mark my words, he'll write about Steve Hirsch and Farrah Abraham. Watch, mark my words. I predict that. He'll write about that possibly tomorrow or Sunday because that's what he'll do. Because I called him out on his gonorrhea punk bitch story. So I'm pretty sure the little faggot bitch, will now write about Vivid and the cease and desist letter. Mark my words. Watch it. This is the Rob Black Show. We're done with tonight's broadcast. And we're going to see you guys, as always, tomorrow. And we'll go from there. And we'll check back in on Monday. And I say Monday. And we'll be talking about all sorts of excitement. And more importantly, we'll be talking about what had happened on the and we'll talk about what happened on the Oscars. We'll talk about a movie I'm going to go see. What's that movie? I think I'm going to go see the one with Liam Neeson, where it's the hostage on the airplane. It looks fucking badass. It's going to be badass. And we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rob Black Show. And as always, we have the #1 program that is on the radio, that's on TV. We have the #1 blog site that is in the stratosphere. Go there, read the stories, watch the video blogs, and you will be thoroughly, you will be thoroughly, god damn it, entertained. Oh, God. And let's not forget that it's closing time. It's closing time. All right. Let's check out and let's check in with the outro song of the Rob Black Show. We'll talk to you guys Monday at noon. And thank you for being with us. And you guys, as always, are the fucking best in everything. Even when you guys email me and hit me and bust my balls, you guys are still the best. It's the Rob Black Show. And we'll see you guys Monday. And, hey, what else can I say?
Closing time. Open up the doors and let you out into the world.
Looking good. Let me do the
Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol to finish your whiskey up here.